Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to What's Up 369 and Stage 2 of WKG's Vive La France on RGT. Now I know everyone's been moaning that yesterday's stage was classified as a flat stage and wasn't flat at all. I don't think anyone's going to be moaning today that this is classified as a mountain stage. So basically we're going up and up. Apart from the first, I think it's the first couple of kilometres where we actually start on a very fast descent. But then it's all just grind and pain after that point. I think it's going to have to be very tactical, because if you don't get in one of the fast bunches on this descent leading into the climb, it could be that your race is over before it's even really begun, which doesn't lend itself to my racing style at all, in as much as if I push hard from the beginning, my heart rate spikes and I really struggle to get it back again. So I'm going to have to be pretty tactical about it and make sure I don't wreck my chances for the entire stage by chasing bunches too much at the beginning. Obviously, the main difference from yesterday also is we have drafting turned back on. So this is a full-out bunch race from start to finish. So the total distance, I think, is 21 kilometres. In fact, I can see it there, 20.7 kilometres. And I think it's just over 800 metres of ascending. So, yeah, this is one for the mountain guys. First chance to pick up some proper mountain points. Yesterday was won quite sensationally by Jan Decker. Ed Laverek, British hill climbing champion, set a pretty sensational time on yesterday's stage. So to see Jan Decker take 22 seconds off that was pretty mind-blowing. But I have to say, from my point of view, not overly surprising. I'd, in my own mind, tipped Jan to be one of the major players in this competition right from the very start. So it was no surprise to see him lighting it up towards the top of that climb and putting himself effectively in the leader's jersey. This is the fourth race of today for Stage 4, the fourth and final race. Unfortunately, I don't have any times from the previous three races, so I'm going into this a little bit blind, particularly up against the people that I have already earmarked. Yesterday worked exactly how I wanted it to in terms of identifying the rivals around me, and again, there were no surprises. There's Dwight Williams, Steve Newton, Shane Blackmore, I'm going to forget some here, aren't I? Paul Trilk, Maria Trilk, Scott Money, Gear Henriksen, definitely forgetting some others. But they're all in and around the same time as me, which is about 10 minutes off the front of the leaderboard. But, as I mentioned before, this is about racing the guy in front of you. And I'm super excited to be in amongst that bunch. That's a good crowd to be in. Should be good fun. I don't know how many of them are in this particular race slot or who's done their second stage already. But anyway, just to throw one more thing into the mix for today's race, for me, I have a slight dilemma in as much as we have the third and final stage of our WKG three-way tomorrow night at 6:45, and I am not missing that for anything. This could be the real Tour de France, and I'd have to say to Dave Brailsford, look, no, I've got to go and finish my three-way. I'm in a big battle with a few guys, so I'm super, super pumped for that. There's no way I'm missing that. But where that causes me a problem is, obviously, I'm going to need to squeeze in stage 3 at some point as well. And I happen to have a really busy day tomorrow, so during the day is out. The 6:30 in the evening is out, because that's when I'll be doing the three-way, which leaves me two options. Either I effectively stay up and do stage 3 tonight, which will be midnight for me, or I get up really early and do it at 6:30 in the morning tomorrow. I just don't know which way to go. And obviously it means I need to measure my effort slightly with consideration for how much riding will be done in what could be a sort of 18-hour period. And there you go. Anyway, I'm boring you. These are all my problems. Nothing to do with you or this race or anything. It's me just doing what I do, which is waffle about myself. Anyway, what else have I got to tell you before we kick off? We've got a couple of minutes to go. There were some stunning performances yesterday. I'll single out a few guys, and I don't like to just single out the guys I'm familiar with, because this is a much bigger event than that. Paul Nicholls, Pickles, new FTP, absolutely smashed it. Blair Drader, oh my word, he's in the top 10. I think he's 7th or 8th in the overall leaderboard based on stage 1 results. Who am I missing? Hal White. Sneaky Hal was just sitting on my wheel, and then whoom, cruised away. I think I commented that I was expecting him to blow, or certainly hoping he was going to blow, just as he was winding himself up, basically. Absolutely brilliant. Then we got Joe Harvey. Man, it's a shame the live commentary we did over that didn't come out on the recording, but all of us in the commentary booth unanimously were in agreement that the to exert yourself for longer, if you're towards the back of the field, is a much more admirable achievement. I really do feel that. And so Joe Harvey, Caroline Winters, I know both of you guys are sort of recently back on the bike and just sort of getting into things. So to grind your way through at pace on that stage yesterday, chapeau, and everyone else around there. I include myself in that, by the way. I think I'm a bit of a hero because I'm on the bike a lot longer than I should be in these races. I've just remembered another name, Martin Prop, the Prop Monster. Monster? I'm coming for you, dude. You're right thereabouts with my time as well. I think you set a pretty good time on today's stage from memory. Stupidly, I should have it in big letters in front of me to chase down, but I don't. So I'm just gonna give it what I've got, whilst keeping in mind, obviously I've got other stuff coming up for tomorrow or tonight. Anyway, I've managed to fill up all that time with talk, and we are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go! Oh, I got a very slow start. I'm in the wrong gear, that's why. So we're already negative 7% here. Luckily, despite my poor gearing, I think we caught a few people out. So I'm still in a pretty large group. Got to remember to be more tactical with the auto braking as well. It's a definite skill. It takes time on RGT to sort of maximise the benefits from it. I definitely haven't done that yet. That's the descending pretty much done. Still on a very gentle slope, so it's pretty much flat. Not sure how far we got on this flat before we hit the hill. It's not showing up on the map just yet. The riders around me: Vero, Humrigahan, Lindmark, Hansen. I can't keep up with them. Damon's here. Damon ZMS Kang. Good to see you, man. In the top 4 at the moment, top 4 or 5. Mason, Wilson, Lopez, Reuter. Okay, first little bump. It's definitely not the climb. 4.6%, and I think it'll be over pretty soon. See, road bottom now was with myself and Freely. He's clearly making a break for it to get to that bunch ahead, which probably is a very shrewd move. I should try and go with him, but like I say, I don't want to spike my heart rate early on. I'm going to need every beat available to me when we start going properly upwards. So here we go, that sign on the side of the road there means trouble. We're about to climb Col d'Aspan. Settle in for some grinding, grunting, sweating, moaning, and hopefully still moving. Let's go and have a look up front very quickly. So I believe this is our leader, yesterday's stage winner, Jan Dekker. He's got 21 metres over M. Bergvis and Ewan Anderson just there as well. Excellent stuff. Oh no, chain. Ah, not today, come on. Please don't have jammed. Oh, phew. It didn't jam at least. Ah. That's not a good place for that to happen. Oh. There we go. Moving again. Bloody bane of my life. Combination of an elite driver, SRAM E-tap, and a rotor, front chainring. Something's not happy. At least I managed to grab my phone, which I left over on the desk. Just out of reach. Get my breath. Then we go on the attack. I see Damon Bates just 40 metres behind me. I've got Julinski right on my wheel there now. Guthrie's next up the road at 51 metres. Sierra at 66. It's still John Decker in the lead. Sorry, I'm going to keep saying John. I do mean like Jan or Jan. But Decker, Anderson, Ferreira, Freiberg, your top four. Freiberg and is it Bergqvist keep switching places very quickly. Okay, let's go and have a look up the top because we've had a change for the lead. There we go. Lavarek has caught and passed Decker. They're glued to each other. Clash of the Titans coming up here. Two fastest guys of yesterday. At the moment, two fastest guys in this race. As I said before, I've not seen the times from first three races of stage 2. So I'll be interested to see how it shapes up. But certainly, as an on-track battle, this is looking good. I'm right on Guthrie's wheel with, is that Rich Siegler? It is indeed. Rich Siegler in the other yellow WKG kit. I'm just about to pull up to. Good to see you, man. Oh, no, he didn't want to let me pass. Little out of the saddle jump, just to make sure. Yeah, they're 3.5 watts per kilogram now. Pack it in, Rich. Oh, I'm nervous about changing gear every time now. This is the worst thing about it, is actually not being able to just take for granted that your gear's going to change without a problem. There we go. I'm up, past Rich. I've got Martin ahead of me. Now I've got Martin behind me. Jelinski, Guskett, Guthrie. Coming up to pass the Vero. Guthrie's already gone through. I've stretched a bit from Martin, Guskett, Panchu, Siegler. See Chris Davis just ahead as well. He should have been on my list, but he left me in his dust yesterday, but closing a bit today. Okay, seems to be a bit of clear air now between Laverick and Decker. 18 metres, 20 metres. There you go, see it on screen. Laverick having a dig for victory here. They got 5.5k to go, which means I've got about 8.5k to go, I believe. So Laverick with an instant lead now, nearly 150 metres. Let's go looking back for any other tight battles might be going on. We've got Hamrig Han, 100 metres ahead of this gaggle here. Paul, Freiberg, Melville and Ferreira. All holding 4.5, 5 watts per kilogram. Fantastic stuff. Let's keep going back. Next is Fernandez and Jon Anderson. Again, high power. Obviously, gaps opened up earlier on, but they're still matching the power roughly of the bunches ahead of them. Superb stuff. This is Fernandez we're watching now. Jon Anderson just 3 metres behind. I can tell you I'm still in a group with what looks like Reilly, Boyce, Chalkley, Guthrie, Griffin, Horton. We're all, what are we, 13.5 kilometres in, so a couple of K behind these guys. But you can see Fernandez and Anderson not far off that big bunch. I wonder if they've got the legs to latch onto them at some point. Let's keep looking further back. Next up we have Kelvin Newman, man, my commentary partner from yesterday, one of my ride partners from Pickles 50, South Downs Way ride, and I know he's riding with one arm in a sling, currently in the top 10. Unbelievable. They can break your collarbone, they can't do anything about your legs. Stunning ride. And 15 metres behind Kelvin we have Rubio, who is 6 metres ahead of this group here with Berkowitz, Sokolowski, Lopez a bit further back. Here is Lopez, and he has 9 metres on bends. So I'm going to go back to me for a bit, because I've hit a particularly steep bend and I need my focus. Get back to our leader. I think he's 1.6k away from the finish. Actually, I need to get back to me first, so I can put myself in the little screen, then get back to the leader. There we go.
You love me better than you love me better than you do.
Flamme Rouge for our leader, Ed Laverack. Final kilometre. Sorry, I screwed up the camera angles a little bit as he was coming through there. Quite like to have seen the nice WKG branded Flamme Rouge. Let's see if I can see it from behind. Yeah, just about. Here we go, final 200 metres for our race leader, Ed Laverack. Managed to put out a stunning 750 metres over Jan Decker. He's not easing up either, 7.5 watts per kilogram in his final stretch. Obviously this is a time competition, every little helps. And I'm going to put my neck on the line without having seen any of the earlier races. So this is going to be for the actual overall lead. There we go, there's the banner, boom, winner. Great stuff, Mr. Laverack. Let's go down now, see what Decker's up to. Still putting out 5.5 watts per kilogram with 700 metres to go. Into the Hornets now. Jay Decker, 6 watts per kilogram. I should have clocked Ed's time. I think he's given away about a minute there. He had 20 seconds to play with from yesterday's stage, so still nip and tuck up the top. Great stuff. Coming up next, Homrig Han. I'm still trying to hold on to the coattails of P. Guthrie ahead of me. I can see B. Mooney closing in very fast behind. El Griffin a little bit further up the road from us. He's our next target. There we go. Over the line. Mr. Congraham. Next up should be Jay Melville. Oh, have I missed Jay Melville? Hang on. No, there's Melville. Good job. Really close behind. I didn't realise. Now we have Freiberg. Hot in his tail. Great stuff, Freiberg. Next up, Fernandez. He's over the line. Good stuff. Then we should have a little bit of a gap for N Hall. There we go. N Hall hits the barrier. Good job. Back to A. Ferreira. I've let Guthrie go again. Lack of concentration as much as anything else. Keep an eye on you guys over the line. But that's not the entire reason. I'm still spinning my legs, so I wouldn't be going much better than this if I was paying full attention. As Ferreira hits the line, good job, man. And then, shortly behind, Bjorn Anderson. Great job, dude. Stage 2 done. Nice one, fella. And then, look at this. Kelvin, one-arm Newman. Absolutely brilliant. Comes in the top 10. Superb stuff, Kelvin. Did well to fight off Lopez as well by the looks of it. Putting in a good kick. Up on that final little ramp. And over the line. Next up, very fast behind. Bergfist. Good job. Then bends. Nicely over the line. Then we jump back a little way to Rubio. So I can take a breather.
Than you do.
It wasn't much of a breather. Rubio. Over the line. Excellent stuff. Now we have, that can't be right. Sokolowski. That's who I was looking for. Good stuff. Boom. Then it should be Mason next. There we go. Oh, this is going to be hard for me not to get caught and passed by Mooney behind me. And I don't want to let Guthrie disappear too much. I want to see as many of you guys over the line as I possibly can. Okay, I've got Panchu coming past me now. He's caught and past Horton and Mooney. Now gone past me. Obviously paces really well. He's putting out good power. 3.5 watts per kilogram. He's gone off chasing after Guthrie and Griffin. Mooney's still right behind me. Putting out better power as well. There we go. Mason hits the line. Good stuff. Here we go. Blanshaw. I think it's the guy we should be watching now. Only 75 metres to go. Boom. Good job, dude. Then we've got, I missed it. Gilliam, I think, was the next over the line. Just missed him. Then we've got Kerry with Smedley 55 metres further back and Greer 150 metres back. There we go. Good job, Kerry. Here is Greer. Guys, I think I'm going to have to jump back to me again. We'll just see Greer over the line. And then, I hate ignoring everyone else in the sort of midfield, but I think my own race is getting scuppered by me looking away. Not that I can necessarily do anything about the guys around me anyway, but I'd like to have a chance. Anyway, there we go, Greer, over the line. Back to me.
You love me better than you. Love me better than you. You love me better than you.
I've managed to pull back to Guthrie and stretch away from Moon. That took a fair bit of burning matches, I'll be honest.
You love me better than you. Love me better than you do.
There it is, the WKG Flying Rouge. Oh, Cypher's alright. I can see really just ahead of me as well. Threatening too much to try and catch him. But obviously, I'll put in a dig if I can. Try and get some time anyway. And make sure I keep Guthrie behind me. I think it's going to happen, guys. Other nothing. One last go. Oh my lord. No chance. No chance. They're catching really. Great stuff, man. Why do I do it to myself? I wanted to hold back today. Jesus. 105.33. I got a feeling. I can't remember the print monster, Martin Prop. If he did it in 1 hour flat, or 1 hour 10, either way, there's a big gap between the two of us now. One way or the other. Oh my goodness me, well done really. And there's Freely as well. I was obviously with Freely when I had my chain drop. It wouldn't have made much difference. Finished a full minute ahead of me. Great stuff. Guthrie's just come over the line. Great riding with you, dude. That's a name I'm going to have to look out for in my hit list. Let's just look out for some of the guys I missed. So obviously we saw the top 10. Saw the top 20 in fact with Gilliam and Kerry, Smedley. Then we had Greer, Dimment, Shephers, Rowbottom, Tin, Alex, Ogilvie, Bellio, Dyer, Reuter, Jamie Woodward, Warreniuk, Peter, Wilson. Is that Peter? Is that young Peter? Wow, well done man, what a time. Lindmark, Darren Rayfield, dude. Awesome time. I don't know why I'm surprised. Van Rooy, Produski, Larson, whoa. Oh, someone's just come over the line, that's why. Who was that? B. Mooney, well done, dude. I thought you had me for a second. I managed to just refocus at the right time to save my bacon there. Where did I get up to? Krodowski, Larson, Lamblin, Butt, Schender, Breeze, Robinson, Sealy, Carrigas, Linus, good to see you, man. Slater, Hanson. Oh, someone else over the line? Yep, we have S. Wilson. Congratulations, well done. Where did I get up to? Selly, Paragis, Slater, Hanson, Naturel, Millem, Morgan, Walters, Sierra, Chalkley, Mays, Roldan, Fenley, Boyce, Davis, 103. So if Chris Davis is on my list, which he should be, but he's taken a good couple of minutes out of me there. Great stuff. Griffin, Panchu, and then Freely that was with early on. Really, that I just didn't have the legs for. Good job. Myself, Guthrie, Mooney, and Wilson. Let's see who else is still on course if I can. We've still got F. de Gaulle, Mills, Horton, Martin, Jelinski, Vero, Mannion, Bates, Guscott, Rittenberg, Grant, Siegler, Verdon. He's still on what is a pretty torturous climb, but I quite enjoyed the one, I have to say. I mean, maybe because I lost focus while I was watching everyone over the line, I was just spinning the legs more casually than I should have been. Because it's only the last few kilometres where I really feel like I've worked. But who knows? I was watching my power. I was still hovering around 200 watts, which is pretty much what I aim for anyway. So maybe not. Right. I'd love to wait for everyone else to come in, but as I mentioned earlier, I'm kind of time crunched at the moment, still undecided what to do, but either way, I've got either a late night race tonight or a very early morning race tomorrow, and I've got to somehow edit and upload this video and get the results updated. Remember, the results, go to teamwkg.com, you click on the Vive La France icon on your left, and you'll be taken through to the Vive La France page, where you will have links to all the videos, the live streams, and obviously the updated standings with the overall classification, the mountains and the sprint flat classification points listed as well. So go and see how you're doing up against your key rivals, and check out the videos on there, see if you've got a bit of airtime in one of my world famous vlogs. And I hope to see you all for stage 3, whatever time I decide to do it. It's already been great fun racing with you guys, and I'm looking forward to more. As well as my 3-way tomorrow night, 6:45, WKG 3-way, Surrey Hills. See you there. Thanks for watching.